Hey everybody, what's up? In today's video, I'm going to be doing all my Imperial Stormtrooper reviews. We're going to be doing officers in a separate video and First Order Stormtroopers in a separate video. I know I haven't uploaded in a while, and I apologize for the inconsistency, but I've been really busy recently again, so without further ado, let's get started to the video. Now, I thought I'd start today's video with this Stormtrooper right here. They've kept the same headpiece for many years now, but this is one that I got in the Ewok Village set. Obviously, before my favorite Stormtrooper, the Rebel Stormtrooper, came out, we had this one. The heads stay the same all throughout. We get some torso printing, no leg printing, unfortunately. And arm printing, well, we don't have any of that either. We do get back printing, and we also happen to get another angry clone face. The helmet's okay. I really like what they did with the, I like how much they spread apart the lines here, and it's pretty detailed for an older sized helmet too. Now, if you look at the one right here, this is the Rebels Stormtrooper from Star Wars Rebels. You get back printing, and more, too. Or maybe not. Anyway, I thought there was more. Unfortunately, there's not. However, torso's mostly the same, and helmet changes. Another angry clone face. We get some printed legs, which is a very nice addition. I just like the details, and the leg printing on this one really makes it seem like more of a Stormtrooper, you know? So if you can see here, back printing stays the same. Now, for the next two, I have a Jet Trooper and a Shock Trooper. They both came in an Imperial Trooper battle pack, and it also came with an officer and another Jet Trooper. So, now, I think I'm going to start with the Shock Trooper. This was the only set you could get the Shock Trooper in. Super great minifig. Love the printing. Detail's awesome. You could use this body for a clone trooper as well. You got back printing with this tan line down here. Just super nice. Helmet printing's phenomenal. I personally like the stripes that I got. I find anytime they detail Stormtroopers, it really just makes me happy. Leg printing, phenomenal. I love it. I just love all the printing on this fig. It's all so great. They pretty much printed everything on here, except for the back of the leg printing. We didn't get dual molded legs either. So now, right here, we have a Jet Trooper. Obviously, the one that's going to be the coolest about this is the jetpack. Now, as you can see here, the helmet's kind of scratched up, dusty, scarred. And then also, if you just look, you get some very detailed printing on the jetpack here. This jetpack was also used in countless other sets, even non-Star Wars sets, such as the Iron Man Armory. You get leg printing. I like the bullet wounds right here, you know? Very detailed. Now, for the next one, we have our new Imperial Stormtrooper and our new Sand Trooper. We'll start with the new Imperial Stormtrooper. Unlike the others, this helmet actually has a black interior. Much more detailed than many of the other helmets I've seen. It's bigger, bulkier. Not big of the eye on the eyes on this one, but maybe they were going for more of a retro look. Now, if you look right here, sorry, there we go, right there, that is a different torso piece. I like what they did there with the belt part of the piece. I think it really changes it up quite well. And also, leg printing is pretty well the same. I think it's safe to say. Now, if we look at the Sand Trooper, I love this fig. You get sand all over the body here, even on the back. You get a cool pauldron. And I think the pistol goes great with them. See, they're even printing on these pieces now. Disappointing, but well, that's what it's come to. Now, I think for the next part of this video, it would be good if I do the Scout Troopers. I have to say, I'm very impressed with the new Scout Trooper. I think it's a lot more detailed than the other one. However, the old one is a classic, and you can't go wrong with the classics. So obviously you have your black face printing. You can put his eyes through there, but it's going to look pretty weird. A lot of printing here. There's back printing, torso printing, leg printing. There's a lot of prints. However, the back printing changes on this one. And the printing, first of all, the legs are no longer black. It's white with black accents. Helmet's a lot more detailed here. Bigger, too. And if you can see, it even has this little symbol right here. I love this helmet. Black interior like the other one. Seems like LEGO's doing that with a lot of their helmets now. And I think it's overall just really great fig, you know. I love it. It is definitely one of my faves. Now, I wish I could have got some hover tank pilots, but this Imperial transport trooper right here comes pretty close. Now, we take off his head. It is an angry clone face, unfortunately, but that is the case for many Stormtroopers. It's basically a hover tank pilot with blue accents all over his body. Love the printing here. Great back printing, great torso printing, great leg printing, and especially the helmet. I always love the hover tank pilot helmets because, well, they're also shore trooper helmets, except a little modified for the shore troopers, obviously. And we see them a lot in Rogue One, which I think we should have got more sets for. Now, if you look here, this trooper right here, angry clone face, around the time of when the Republic was falling, but I got it in a battle pack that also came with Shadow Troopers, or Shadow Guards. Now, he's all gray, or dark metallic. You can see he has a bit of kind of, almost like a fog on his face there. I like it. I think it makes it look like the metal's kind of, you know, deteriorating a little bit. Now, I say for the next one, we look at these two figs right here. Now, obviously, Snow Trooper has changed a lot over the years. Just like the Scout Trooper, for the Snow Trooper, we did used to have... Sorry, I was distracted there for a moment. I have been building some different guns recently and some different sabers, so if you do want to see a saber tutorial, go watch that video right now. One of my guns fell apart. Now, if you look right here, you can see that the eyes are like molded onto the helmet. That is not like all the other Stormtroopers we got way in the past. Now you get back printing. Unfortunately, I wish we could have got one of the over things for him, and also the cloth here. It was replaced with this kind of crappy printing. Now, if we look at this Death Trooper, this is one hell of a trooper. We get back printing, torso printing, leg printing, but all the printing is very different than Stormtroopers. We get a belt, and we get a sick helmet. I mean, look at me with a straight face and tell me that helmet is not sick, man. Like, even on the nose here, everything's so detailed. The eyes, and you even got like a, if you can see right here on the side, it's like a little targeting thing. You get some green down here. Black and green go really well, just to let everyone know. Now, I think next we should do, it's kind of crazy to believe we're almost done the video, but we'll do the TIE pilots next. So obviously we have a newer TIE pilot and an older one. Now the one to the left with the helmet printing of the silver streaks, the silver lines, that is the newer one. I got it in a TIE fighter set. It was, I believe, a Battle for Yavin one. It also gave me a Rebel Trooper. Very good set. If you see it and it's available, I'd get it because it gives you a cool little TIE fighter. Not super big, but good enough, good scale. And it also gives you a Rebel Guard, and those are super hard to come by now. The only Rebel Guards I've ever got are from there in Tantive 4, and we can do a Tantive 4 review later. Now, let's just start with the basic one. I got this one in a Rebel set. He came in a big cruiser, and the thing that differs TIE pilots is that their helmets don't go all the way back, unlike the Stormtroopers. Now, obviously, you do have some, Imperial markings. You get your classic TIE pilot mouth kind of piece here, and angry clone face. The thing I always like about the TIE pilots is how they always have those cool breathing things on their chest, and the belts, obviously, for the TIE pilots are always there. And, not great back printing, but it is what it is. You gotta defer it for the Stormtrooper somehow. This is much more detailed. The helmet has silver streaks. We get a silver mouth guard. Mouth area, I guess you could say. And unlike the other one here, you can see here, the eyes are outlined with kind of like a silverish tint. So it's kind of cool. I'd say it's pretty cool, actually. Back printing, same. A little bit different for the torso printing. You get a new belt, too. If you look at the torso printing here, it's not a huge difference. Just makes it look like, I find tubes going out like that make it look more realistic instead of just kind of going to the side. But, it's good. I like it. A bit of different leg printing as well. Overall, I'd say the TIE pilots are pretty good. You can use them in a lot, especially bases. And now we have our Inferno Squad figures. We have Iden Virgil and Inferno Squad Trooper. Now, I gotta say, the thing about the Inferno Squad Battle Pack was that I played Battlefront 2. I played the campaign. It's relatable to me. It even had like a cool little ship it came with. And the troopers are, I'm so glad I got that battle pack. Like, you can use these troopers as specialists. Especially Iden Virgil. See, the thing that differs here is the breathing pack, obviously, but there's little red lines up here. Now, I find that can kind of signify she's higher up than this guy. And obviously, she came with a bit of a bun hair piece, but I'm sure with one of my other helmets for Inferno Squad, we could change that. Red lines continue on the back. You got some back printing here, and obviously the back printing for this one's nice too. It's like a very bandolier-like minifigure. Oh, and then obviously, this might not be the original head, by the way, as well as the Stormtrooper head, the new one, just because I had the clone heads are kind of hard to find in my bins now, and I rebuilt some of these minifigs. If you look here, it's the Inferno Squad symbol, and you got a red Imperial symbol. There's red eyes on this trooper, and red accents, or a red accent. Very cool minifig. I recommend getting it, if you can. And I say that as a bonus for this video, I show you guys some of the stuff that I have been working on. So, I did not modify this gun a whole ton. However, I thought, what if I get a cool gun and just put like a horn on the side of it, right? That's pretty cool. I like it. And you could use it for one of your more bounty hunter-like minifigures. I personally, I really like it. I do. And I gotta say, I think I would use this on one of my bounty hunter minifigs, or a Tusken minifig. It goes very well. You know, for most guns, it can be hard to customize them. However, if you have the right mindset and you're willing to put in the time to customize them, it's possible. Now, if I just look up here for a moment, these guns can get hard to find. I've made so many guns that after a while, they get kind of hard to find, and, well, eventually you lose track of them, but... Aha! There we go. This can work better on a sniper, but on a standard gun like this, the red Technic piece, Technic X holder, I call it, very good on a gun. It makes it look different from the rest, and it diversifies it. Could go really well with some Imperial minifigs. Or, if you want, you could even do this custom gun I made right here. Now, this gun right here is like a sniper rifle, but see, if I zoom in, this one doesn't stand up on its own very well. It looks like it's like on the ground, and the person can just lay it on the ground, position it kind of well. It's very good. I gotta say, I think this would be good with a Scout Trooper minifig or like a Bush Trooper. Now, I know there isn't really a Bush Trooper, but like, kind of say a Stormtrooper that might have a bit of camouflage. Consider that as a Bush Trooper. Now, I want to apologize for not being consistent. I do want to make more videos, and I do want to do more reviews. If you guys want to see more of this content, just like, subscribe, and I love it when you guys comment. Like, you guys support me so much, and you don't even know how much it means to me. Oh, and also, for everyone who subscribes to me, I will be subscribing to you. I just want to let that be known. Alright? So, everyone, have a good day, and I'll try and upload more frequently.